As of this recording, Breonna Taylor's killers have still not been arrested.
Lights, camera, action!
What's going on, kids? J Fingers. So if you're watching this video, that means that it's Juneteenth, or at least I've uploaded this video in time for Juneteenth. So for those who don't know, Juneteenth is a celebration. It celebrates the abolishing of slavery in the United States. Now, the Emancipation Proclamation was signed in 1862, I think late 1862, 1863. It's been a long time since I've taken a history course, but the news didn't spread for years afterward. So in 1865, when Union troops freed slaves in Texas, I think it was Galveston, Texas, that is when Juneteenth essentially was born. And again, it celebrates the slavery, the emancipation of enslaved people in the United States. And that's why Juneteenth is very important, a very, very important tradition, very important part of American history. It's what we should really be celebrating instead of what they do on July 4th. But in any case, just want to say to all of my white friends who would like to know how to properly celebrate Juneteenth this year, you can take a suggestion from an article that was posted on Reductress, and feel free to Venmo or Cash App your black friends $50. Why not? And some of you may think that that's ridiculous, but I'm going to tell you what's ridiculous. The other day, Quaker Oats announced that they were going to do away with the Aunt Jemima mascot for like their pancakes and syrups and their breakfast foods. And I had a white woman come into my DM on Instagram because I posted about it, and she responded about how she grew up with Aunt Jemima and how this was making her sad because she felt like she was losing her sweet, gooey auntie. I am a very patient person. I did explain to her that her sweet gooey auntie is rooted in racism and slavery imagery. How it's very harmful, and how, growing up, we knew what it was when we saw, Aunt Jemima and Uncle Ben and our cousin on the cream of wheat box that looks like Yo Gotti. We knew what it was. So those warm, gooey feelings that she has aren't necessarily shared by a lot of people, especially black people. In any case, I'm just like, if y'all can come into my DMs with this foolishness, you can come into my Cash App or my Venmo with $50. Because really, I shouldn't have to explain to you why it's necessary, and it's long past time for the Aunt Jemima and the Uncle Bens and all those images, why we should do away with them. Like, I shouldn't have to explain it to you. And if you do need an explanation, I'm not the one who should have to hold your hand through it, So if you're gonna come into my DMs with that foolishness, you gotta pay me. You gotta pay me for my time, and you gotta pay me for my patience. I know a lot of companies are starting this year to recognize Juneteenth as a company holiday, and a lot of states are passing bills, referendums, what have you, in order to make the day a state holiday. I'm very sure that there's going to be a push to make it a federal holiday in time for next year. So a lot of people are going to be off for Juneteenth. It is a day to reflect, to think about everything that's been going on in the country lately. My job has not given us Juneteenth off. They are celebrating Juneteenth. There's going to be like a virtual celebration. At least they are recognizing the holiday. And who knows, perhaps next year it will be an official company holiday on the calendar. But in any case, Juneteenth, June 19th, celebration of the emancipation of enslaved people in America. $50 in my Venmo or my Cash App. I will leave links to both in the description. But yeah, I'm serious. You're gonna come in my DM with stuff like that. Be greatly appreciated. One last thing before I go, please remember that COVID numbers are rising. Stay home if possible. If not, please wear a mask in public, please. Also, don't forget to wash your hands. Can't wash your hands, use hand sanitizer. maintain 6 feet of distance. I'm being dead ass serious, y'all. You know, someone I know hit me up today and said that she tested positive for COVID, and it's, you know, so y'all take care of yourselves, okay? Love y'all. Mean that.